All right, so I changed my mind. I just put it on the outside just because this is bigger than I normally use. The greens are the same color green. So I'm just going to crisscross them and then just put them in between here like so. Just like that. Not like that, I don't know. We'll do it again. It wasn't actually I don't really like the double rings. I don't like real big full wreaths. It's just not my preference, but these are some big attachments, so we're going for it. I think I have 12 of these bundles. I cut up all the rest of the white I had. So we're going to just put them in there like that. I'm going to put my bow right here, I think. So I'm going to work on this, go all the way around, and I will be right back. All right, so I got my thing set up here. I'm going to do my ribbons next. These are the ribbons that I picked. My 4-inch, this is my sign that I made. So I'm going to use this one, these, and then this one. I might use one more black. These are all my accents that I have. And then I have my swirls that I made. So let's do, I thought I had black. I really wanted to do the black polka dots, but let's see. I feel like I have to have the black one somewhere. Hang on. We're going to use this one because it's actually one of my favorites. So we're going to do this 4-inch. This is an RGB ribbon. So just to show you, she is going, let me see if I can I don't think I can zoom out anymore. This is pretty much it. I know it's not the best, but that's what I got. So there's she's going to be right there. And then she'll have her balloon, candy corn, big bow right here. So let's make the big bow. And we'll do the ribbons all around the outside to go with it. I use my, the bow maker I use is the Bow Dabra. It's just the one I like. 10-inch tail. I think that'll be nice. Just like that, or just like that. So we'll go that way. Won't use the polka dot again. I don't remember which direction it's going. I'm going to do this. Green candy corn, which is also, all my ribbons are RGB or affordable. This one's from Joann at their Christmas time. I'm just going to do one loop of the glitter. And then one loop of the black checkered. And we'll do 2 loops of this one. Just one pipe cleaner, and I grab it all, pull it around the back, and spin it. And this is going to go on the angle. Right on that first row, because it's a double ring. And then we'll do, let's do these bows. Just do a couple and see if I like it. So I like 14-inch tails. I really like these two together. So I'm going to do every other. So put this one here. Right in that tie. Camera. All right. So there's all of our things. So we're going to do, let's do our sign next. Or we can do her next. Let's do her next. Fill in, 'cause she's going to go right here. She has 2 pipe cleaners on the back. No hands, just pipe cleaners. Excuse me. And I want her right here. I only made 2, but her legs bend as well. I only made 1 candy corn I could make another one. I might make some macaroons and add in, but we will definitely come back. So she has pipe cleaners. You don't want to not use the pipe cleaners. I'm pulling it through. So I'm pulling it through, and I'm going to come through the bottom. One second, I'm stuck because I twisted it to hang it up. Going the right way. Yeah. So you got one coming one way and one coming up. So you're going to push the one, just kind of like finagle it, and then that way you get her so she's nice and tight. You can cut the pipe cleaners off, or you can just tie them in. It's completely up to you. To keep her legs steady, you can just put a little glue right behind her foot, and that should be just funny. She'll stick right to that mesh. You don't want to use super hot glue. And then take the other one and do the same thing. Feed it through the rungs, through the mesh, and come out the other side. She doesn't really have clay on her face. She's fine. I still wouldn't recommend smashing them down on the table. Kind of prop it up a little bit, twist it so she's tight, and then you can hide that pipe cleaner when you're all done. So I want her, she's perfect. She has a little bucket. I didn't include the bucket on my design just yet. I'm going to put the bucket right there after we get her situated. So let's do, we can do her candy corn right here, since the bow is kind of crooked. My candy corn, this is a candy corn from this precious mess. We can, let's do something else right there. Maybe we'll put a swirl here. Yeah, let's do a swirl here. Yes, and then I'll put a swirl up here and over here, like that. So her sign, I have to put the backing on her sign, but her sign is going to go like that. So we'll just stick this right there. So her little balloon sign, and then her candy corn will go right there. I can make the smaller candy corns. That won't be an issue. I know my pipe cleaners are not long enough, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie my pipe cleaner to this bundle, and then I'm going to glue it. So I'm just tying my pipe cleaner around this bundle of mesh, come down and around, and stick it up like that. So then it's coming up out of my thing. Grab these orange ones, but I'm not going to use these. These are actually just wrapped in burlap, so you can make your own. I grabbed some pumpkin and another pumpkin. So I have a candy corn pumpkin, but I think we're going to use this one. All right, these are all my sprays that we're going to use. Let's get this stuff in here though. So I don't have any like fancy way of putting these in. I don't have a skewer. You can absolutely use a skewer. You can, if you save your picks, you can do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some greenery right there. Just some greenery. And this black greenery, I think. I like this one. We picked this one up from Joann. Everything is 40% off, so I picked this up. It was like $5 or something. So I just picked this up to add a bunch of like just definition. And I just pulled it apart. Oh, this is a lot. You got a lot on this one. But I will cut that down. And then I really love, yeah, I really love the one from the Dollar Tree. I love these ones. So I'm going to go on with the black and the white. I get them when they're there. I really refrained this season just because I didn't want to get too many and not do my wreaths and then be stuck like I have tons. So I use, there's 5, so you get 10. And I like to put them around. So let me cut these all up. Shove her a little bit. Need an extra table. I do want to use this just for like, I don't know, I'll leave that out and see what happens. So this is from this year. They actually had it out already. Like I said, it's my favorite one. So I cut it once and then I cut it again. So I got 10. And I just cut it right in the middle. There's a little notch. And I like it to come peeking out through my bow. This, it looks like I can get 2 out of it as well. If I stick it in my bow. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I'm gonna cut them all up. I'm gonna try and use these one too. I have no idea what this bush is. I think it's eucalyptus. It's like a velvety. I got this one last year. I'm gonna add some like back here. And then use the taller white one right there as well. So I know my wreath is going to be up like this. I design on my table. All right, so I just added one right here. I'm going to add a white one right behind it. I use the longer portion of the pick. I think I'm going to use this whole bush, and then I'll go get more because I actually really love it. Love it. So let me get some black ones in there. Put a black one right there. So I'm going to go this way before we get all situated. wonder if I can put this pumpkin right there. Yeah, let's do that. But I need a stick. I have these. Just take one of these floral wire. This is wrapped floral wire though. I want it. Stab it with a skewer. Let that dry for a second. Do one of these right here. Might end up needing one more white. I'm not really sure. I have to go find a white bundle. So we'll go a little bit more sparingly with that one. Just a little bit of the black. Kind of hide that greenery. Yeah. And I'm going to put my bucket right here. So you can use this as a tie. You can shove it in there. I'm going to glue it down. And then when I get to the back end after that dries up, I will tie it into my wreath. So we're going to just keep moving her along. I only want a couple of these big pieces. So a couple more. So one here and one here. I'll do one up here. And I have one more. All right, so this one's going to go here. So let's drop that in. Generous with the glue. It's going to go right on top of those pine things right there. Let's grab more of our black greenery. I'm going to put here, maybe this. Put a ball, because I want a swirl there. Yes, okay. So I'm going to put this ball here. Again, you could take your ties, poke a hole, or you could just glue it there. Just going to glue it and hold it, let it dry a little bit. Did you see that? It popped right back out. Go. All right, cool. Let's glue these ones in. So it's just going right into those pine ties, so it has something to hold on to. And then this one, right in between that. And then we're going to put our thing on. Let's do. Can I get one of these up here? I'm going to take this, swirl down. And then let's put some pipe cleaners on the back. All right, so I put my wood piece on that I cut from my laser when I make my signs, and then I just put the wire on here. And basically all I'm going to do is wire it through everything, clear wire while it's silver, to make sure I can go through my mesh, the Deco tubing, any of it, to pull it tight. Now you are going to have to glue it down as well. I'm going to go into those ties and around the base and kind of anchor it there. So basically what I'm going to be able to do is put it here and a little bit here, and it should be just fine. So a little bit there and a little bit right there. And then we got to put some stuff up here. I put some glitter picks. I do want my piece to stick into my ghost, so I'm going to glue it to her body, like the back. And we'll just kind of put white one right there. So there she is. You could literally make everything on here. You could make the orange ball you could make with the ball from the Dollar Tree and some burlap. They have plenty of burlap at this time. They have burlap all seasons. So what you can do is keep her legs. You can kind of glue it down to the back. I'm just going to leave them freestanding. Her dress, her ghost outfit is freestanding. So there she is. So I'm going to stand her up. I think she looks great. She looks good. I'm going to take pictures outside, but let's get her bucket on. And then tuck that behind. And then she has her little trick-or-treat bucket. I do have one of these Katie things I made. It's like a cookie, so you could absolutely put that in her bucket. So I'm going to leave that in the bucket because I got it. But here she is. All right, I'm going to take pictures outside. I think she's amazing. She wasn't super expensive. I mean, the most is your attachments, your signs, and your like accessories. But as far as ribbons goes, all of my ribbons are affordable ribbons. My base and my attachments. So, all right, thanks for watching. I'd love to see if you guys have any suggestions on what you'd like me to make. I can try and make anything. So leave me suggestions. You can send me a message on Instagram as well. It's Katie Cates Create. Thank you so much.